Hey everybody, it's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. Welcome. Today we're going to do a core workout and Pilates and yoga. So join me. Let's begin. I'm going to have you start off on all fours, quadruped position, and then we're going to do cat-cow to begin. So I'm going to have you drop chin, drop tailbone, scoop core in, exhale. Inhale, lengthen head away from tailbone. Exhale. Inhale, stretch apart. Spread those shoulder blades wide apart. And lengthen. Two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Come into neutral. So you're going to lengthen top of head away from your tailbone. Hip bones face the mat. Opposite arm, opposite leg in your bird dog position. Gently going to lower and then lift. Five, stretch apart. 4 and 3. Now on the last one, stretch away from your center line. Come in. Keep hips facing mat. And 5. Come in, take a deep inhale. Open chest wide. Now thread the needle. Take this arm, reach through, drop head to mat and shoulder. Maybe slide this arm long and breathe. Breathe into the mid-back between your blades. One more deep inhale. Slide palm under shoulder, press up. And we're going to switch arm and leg. Go to the opposite two sides. You're going to stretch apart, lengthening apart. And you're going to tap and lift for 10. Two more. Now stretch to opposite sides. Arm goes to side of shoulder, leg goes to side of hip. Keep your balance. Four more. And 3. Now from here, gently, you're going to thread the needle the other way. Collarbones wide. Open, twist, hips to mat. And reach under. You're going to reach under this arm. Side of head on mat. Drop shoulder out of ear. Extend this arm. If you could keep shoulder out of ear, if not, keep it down. Couple deep inhales into the mid-back. One more deep inhale. Slide that hand under shoulder, come back up to hands and knees. And I'm just going to slip off my sweatshirt real quick. Next, we're going to go into a plank. We're going to do an exercise to strengthen our core. And you're taking abdominal wall, lifting to low back. Walk your feet out into your plank. And then I'm going to have you keep drawing abdominals into your back. Front ribs meet back ribs. And you're going to draw one knee to chest and then extend, switch legs. Knee to chest and extend. Abdominals tighten into low back. Slow with control. Five, 4, and 3, 2. Good, last one. Now drop to your knees. You're going to sit back into a little rest pose. Release your low back. And then we're going to come forward into an upward dog. Lift thighs off mat, open heart. Inhale. Exhale, go back into a little rest pose. And slowly we're going to lift back up into our upward dog. Collarbones wide, chest open. Back into a rest pose. Stretch your spine apart. Upward dog. Heart open. Rest pose. 2 more. Shoulders out of ears. Chest open. Rest pose. And 1 more. Upward dog. Shoulders down and back. Now slowly press into a down dog. And then slowly walk it out. Feel back of thighs, stretch, low back open. Sternum, breastbone through the arms, stretch apart. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Bring left leg into 3-legged dog. Lengthen apart. Maybe stack hips, left hip over right. Keep shoulders facing mat. Open that hip, side up. Now take a step through the 2 arms, drop your back knee. We're going to do a little low lunge, Anjaneyasana. So you're going to shift hips and pelvis forward, lifting arms overhead. Lengthen spine and breathe. One more deep inhale. Slowly shift your weight back from low lunge into a little Ardha Hanuman. A little half split. Keep lengthening breastbone forward. Hip hinge, straight leg, left leg, hip goes back, bent knee, hip, right hip goes forward. And again, shift into your low lunge. Reaching palms together overhead. Feel that psoas, hip flexor stretch. And we'll stretch our hamstrings out as we shift our weight backwards. One more deep inhale. And slowly shift your weight backwards. Breastbone long, hip hinge over thigh. Keep your pelvis squared. One more inhale. And we're going to do our low lunge one more time. Breathing in, lengthen your spine. Press those hip bones forward. One more deep inhale. And gently shift back into your Ardha Hanuman. Half split. Keep lengthening your spine as you hip hinge over that thigh. Avoid rounding your upper back. Keep length. Really lengthen over that leg. One more deep inhale. And slowly we're going to lift back up. You're going to walk your foot back behind you and go into a plank. Once you're in your plank, I'm going to have you touch same elbow to same knee side to same elbow, I should say. So you're going to walk knee to elbow, go back into your plank, knee to elbow. Front ribs meet back ribs. And 8. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Four, 3, 2, last set. Shift back into a down dog. Pull your spine apart 2 different directions. And we're going to do some double heel lifts. Pull your breastbone through the arms. Feel how your upper arm bones rotate externally deeper into your shoulder socket. No worries if heels don't completely touch, it's okay. Get that oppositional energy in your spine. 4 more. 3 and 2. Next, go into 3-legged dog with your right leg straight out behind you. You're going to keep your hips squared, stretch apart, lengthen. And inhale, exhale, really stretch apart. Now maybe if you just fold that knee, stack right hip over left hip. Maintain shoulders to mat. Facing down, get that side stretch open. One more deep inhale. Now we're going to take that right leg, gently walk between the 2 hands, gently come forward into your low lunge on the opposite side now. And we're just going to open those arms, shoulder width apart, front knees straight above the front ankle, aligned. Breathing in and breathing out. Press your hips forward, open up that left hip joint over here. One more deep inhale. Now shift back into your half split. Hip hinge over that front thigh. Keep spine reaching long. Breathing in, breathing out. Straight leg hip comes back to keep a line. Bent knee hip comes forward, straighten out hips. One more deep inhale. Then we're going to come back into our Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Arms shoulder width apart. Press your hips forward. Lengthen spine as you inhale. And gently we're going to shift back into our half split. Spine is long. Stay here. Maybe flex this foot. Deepen the stretch all the way up the chain. One more deep inhale. And again, we're going to shift our weight forward, press hips forward, inhale, lengthen spine. And let's shift back into that Ardha-Hanama. Keep elongating breastbone forward over that thigh. Get this straight leg hip back. Keep hips aligned straight ahead to the front, straight to your mat. Keep stretching spine long. Feel those hamstrings stretch. Maybe flex this front foot. Go a little deeper if you can. 2 more deep inhales here. Really lengthen over that front thigh. And gently, we're going to take this front leg and we're going to walk it straight back into our plank one more time. And I'm just going to have you hold your plank. Front ribs meet back ribs. And we're just going to shift forward, tighten core to spine, shift back in, 9. Those blades fall down sides of back, 8. Shift your weight forward and back, 7. And 6. Use your core, 5. Tailbone long. One more time, shift into your down dog. And just work on really stretching apart. Really pull breastbone through the arms. Feel those ribs pull apart in front, away from the hip bones. Keep neck long, look towards knees. One more deep inhale. And we're either going to take 2 to 4 steps to the front of our mat, or you can softly bend those knees and take a little hop to the hands. Once you're there, we're going to come all the way down to our mat. And then while you're at the front of your mat, I'm going to have you do a couple Pilates exercises to strengthen your core. And if you have osteoporosis, you're not going to flex your spine up. You can keep head down or do a little head float and do it that way and not flex the spine up. So basically, we're going to just take ourselves, heel down to your mat, bend knees, hands behind head and neck. You're going to straighten out the legs, and then I'm going to have you just keep wide across collarbones, lower the legs, and then lift the legs. Keep your back on the mat. See what distance is safe for you to keep your back touching so you don't arch. And 7, really scoop the core to your spine. And then 6, tailbones long, back is on your mat. 5, and then 4, 3, you could do this with your head down. 2 more. Now you could keep head down or do a little float up, heels into Pilates V, and let's do some frog reaches. Tighten your core, back is on the mat, elbows stay wide. Use your core, pull those ribs together in front. And 8, 7, elbows wide. 6, chest is open. 2 more. And last one. Gently hug knees in. Relax head, neck, shoulders. We're going to reach to our ankle, and we're going to have the always grab outside ankle, inside knee, and just keep your knee aligned with your hip joint. The other leg is going to reach wherever you can take it to without your back arching. You could do this head down so you don't bother any herniated discs or osteoporosis. And if you don't have any contraindications, peel up, head away from tailbone, and then switch outside ankle, inside knee. That's your grip. Reach out of your center. 9 and 8 and 7. Shoulders out of ears. And 6. Ribs wrap. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2 more. Last set. Gently draw knees towards you. Relax head, neck, shoulders. And again, for double leg stretch, you could keep head down on mat if you prefer, or you can peel up. Entirely up to you on what's going on in your body. So when we do peel up, we lengthen, our blades float into our back stays on mat, we stretch in opposing directions, and then we squeeze the air out of our lungs with a deep exhale. So we stretch apart, and then we draw inward. Stretch apart, drawing inward. Back is long into mat. Shoulders out of ears. Breathing in, breathing out. And 6, stretch apart, ribs wrap. And 5, stretch apart. And 4, 3, control. 2 more. Last set. All right. Do a little hip opener. Knees circle out, knees circle together for 4, 3, 2, reverse for 5. Keep hips stable as you circle legs. 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Modification for crisscross. Press one elbow into mat, rotate from side of waist, rib out of hip, come in. Here's your modification for crisscross. Keep chest open wide. Now crisscross, you would extend back on mat, rotate wide across without pulling head or neck. And 8. Scoop core tight. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last set. Gently hug in, rock side to side if that's within your practice. We're going to place our feet flat on mat, hip width apart. We're going to do a little bridge. Tighten your core to your spine. Press hips to sky. Feel gluteals engage. And then you're just going to lower your hips straight down again. Tailbones long, stretch legs far away. Think of the energy line. Shoulders, hips, past the knees, beyond the toes. Keep tailbone long. And down. And 8. Abdominals tighten into back. Glutes are engaged. 7. No weight in neck. And 6. 5. 4. 3. And 2. So we're going to do one set of kicks where you bridge up, and I want you to flex down, point up, control. Keep hips pressing upward. Flex and point. 6, flex and point. Hips align. 5 and 4, scoop core tight. 3 and 2. Good, last one. Knee folds, foot to mat, engage glute first, then hamstring turns on. So you're going to lift the leg, flex, and point for 8. Keep hips lifted. 7, 6, core is strong. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Gently fold knee. Clasp your hands underneath your back. Shoulders out of ears. Press hips to sky. Take a couple deep inhales and exhales here. Chest is wide open. Bridge. One more deep inhale here. And gently take hands above shoulders. Take an inhalation and just roll sequentially through your spine, setting each vertebra down into the mat. Excellent. Now we can either modify and grab the back of our thighs, draw your chin in, pull against your thighs, and roll your body up, up, up. Or you could extend overhead, not chin, and roll all the way up. And now we're just going to go into our forward caterpillar stretch. In yin, we call it caterpillar. A seated forward bend, stretch, 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 like Paschimottanasana. You're going to feel space between ribcage, hip bones. Stretch up and over the thighs. Create space. Breastbone lifts. Breathing in and breathing out. Stretch out low back, hamstrings, keep space. Keep lengthening head away from tailbone. Hinge from the hips, avoid bending from the back. Lengthen spine up. Two more deep inhales here. And one more deep inhale. Slowly you're going to make our way up. Shake out those knees. Let's do one reverse plank. Fingers wide, chest open, lift hips to sky. Inhale, exhale, gently release. All right, so we're going to do a little fire log to get our hips to release. So we're going to take our left leg on bottom, flex your foot. Then we're going to take our right leg on top, flex your foot. Now it might not always work out the way that you want, with parallel line from knee to ankle, with each ankle being above knee, being aligned. Sometimes it doesn't entirely work out as you wish, so work with what you have. And we're just going to take a deep inhale here. Rising up, flex your feet, give your hips a little support and the knees. Taking in all that fresh chi. Breathing in, replenishing our energy stores. And we're just going to stay here and breathe. Just pay attention to your breath, going inward, being grateful for the present moment, being grateful for being alive. You can go a little deeper, maybe stretch forward, soften into the stretch. Let's take one more deep inhale here. And slowly we're going to make our way up. Little windshield wiper, release back and hips. Then we're going to switch to the other side. So I had left leg on bottom, so this time I'm going to bring the right leg on bottom. And then I'm going to bring the left leg on top. And again, as best as you can, parallel line, knee to ankle. Bring that ankle above knee. Stack the legs. If it's not quite stacked, it's okay, just do your best. Deep inhale here, rising up, bringing in all that fresh chi. New energy. One more deep inhale. Stay here. Keep rising up on your inhales through your spine. Going inward. Releasing any tension wherever you need to release. Maybe you'll deepen your stretch, lengthen up, up, up. hinging from the hips. Keep spine reaching long. Deepening into that hip release. Just calmly let go. Keep lengthening spine. One more deep inhale here. Softly, we're going to make our way back up and gently come out of the stretch. And let's do another little windshield wiper here. Release those hips, the low back. All right, let's do a little side plank. First, I'll show modified. Modified, maybe you'll just keep knees bent. Feel those bottom ribs, bottom hip lift. Chest is open, collarbones wide. Maybe if you want to go a little deeper, maybe you'll extend and hold here, lifting legs. 10, 9, chest is open, and 8, 7, and 6, collarbones wide, and 5, strengthen those obliques, and 4, and 3, 2 more, and gently come down. All right. So we're gonna do that on our other side. I'm on a slope, so let's see if I fall over on a slope. So you can have knees bent, keep it modified, chest is open, lift the bottom hip, bottom ribs elevate up, hold here for 10 seconds. Or you can have your legs stacked one over the other. Get those ribs to face forward so you don't twist your rib cage. Shoulders out of ears, elevate up, chest is open wide, hold for 10, and 9, collarbones wide, chest is open, 8, and 7, get those bottom ribs to wrap you, 6, and 5, lifting up, 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 4, and 3, bottom ribs lift, bottom hip is up, and 2, and gently come in. All right. Now from here, I'm going to have you do one more. We're going to do a little seated spinal twist. And if you want to modify, you just wouldn't twist as far. So you're going to walk right foot over left leg. Left foot is flexed. Sink into the bottom of your pelvis. You're going to stretch this right arm up, up, up. Turn, rotate, hand under shoulder. You're just going to gently turn towards this bent knee, pull it closer, and stay here and breathe. If you want to get a little more back extension, lift breastbone to sky, and open chest, open heart. Keep lengthening, top of head away from tailbone. One more deep inhale here. And gently untwist, uncross. Let's switch sides now. Gonna take cross left leg over right. Flex that right foot. Take that left arm, Rotate spine, palm under shoulder, really lift and lengthen your spine. We're going to twist towards that thigh, pull it a little closer, maybe elevate breastbone to sky, tiny little back extension, little back bend, and breathe. Feel those ribs expand outward as you bring the air into the deeper lobes of your lungs. Let's take 2 more deep inhales. And 1 more deep inhale here. And softly, gently release. We're going to untwist. And let's take it to a little Baddha Konasana, butterfly stretch. As we sit in our butterfly, let's stretch our upper middle back by doing a little eagle arm, Garudasana. Gonna wrap palms together, gently lift arms up in front of shoulders. Take a few deep inhales, few deep exhales here. Sit tall. And gently, if right arm was on bottom like mine was, you're gonna uncross, and then you're gonna go left arm on bottom, palms come in, gently float those arms up towards shoulder height. 3 deep inhales and exhales here as you sit tall. Feel that stretch through inner thighs, through those hips, through upper mid back. One more deep inhale here. And gently you're going to release those arms. Maybe do a couple little shoulder rolls. And one more deep inhale here. And coming out of our Baddha Konasana, just take it into a crossed Sukhasana, ankles crossed. And we're going to close out our practice today. So I appreciate everyone for joining me for this blend of core work, yoga, and Pilates. So thank you so much. I enjoyed having you. Deep inhale, giving thanks for this present moment. Just feeling peaceful, grounded, centered, re-energizing our energy. One more deep inhale. Thank you so much. If you like my channel, please share with friends or hit like, subscribe. I'd so appreciate it. And I'll see you again. Take care. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And I wish you all peace. And hopefully I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.